Speaking of biblical punishments, Donald Trump. That's called a Trump bump. We're going to have to say that man's name so many times between now and the election. I'm just trying to think of new ways to do it. Anyway, that's a summertime Trump bump. Get used to it. For all the talk of Trump's business acumen, the man hasn't actually released a lot of information on how he would run the country more efficiently until now.
Every time somebody maybe makes a threat, there go the ships, there go the planes, there goes everything. You know, every time you turn on one of those aircraft carriers, it costs you probably $1 million. I'd say, don't turn it on! The captain would say, we want to show you how great these engines are working. No, I don't want to hear it, just don't.
That's a great point. You can save a lot of money by not turning on aircraft carriers. You can save even more by putting the engine in neutral when the water's coasting downhill. Just coast to the Middle East. Did you notice that little key turning motion he made? That's how he thinks you start an aircraft carrier like a Pontiac. Like that. I don't understand. Don't pump the gas too much, sir. You don't want to flood the carburetor on your nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. And you know, it's detailed policy statements like this that could be the reason why the Trump campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski, was fired today. Which is shocking. Somebody was managing that campaign? That's... After defending Lewandowski when he was charged with battery of a female reporter, why fire him now? The whole thing is a mystery, wrapped in a riddle, trapped inside of enigma, and slathered with spray tan. The whole thing... It was all summed up by a source inside the Trump campaign who told NBC News, no one knows what is happening. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And just this afternoon, his communications director gave this statement. What's happening? Are we good? It's an oldie but a goodie. I can't watch that too many times. And yet, Donald Trump, after firing longtime advisors, supporters dropping left and right, no funding coming in, still seems so confident. And I was wondering why until I saw he has a secret weapon, Scott Baio. Now, for my younger viewers who are not familiar with Scott Baio, he starred in Joni Loves Chachi and Charles in Charge, which are two sitcoms you are also not familiar with. And recently, Scott Baio showed his support for Trump in a Fox Business interview with Ashley Webster, who, I would like to point out for no particular reason, is not named Lester.
It appears the president very reluctant to say Islamic terror. Would you agree?
Very reluctant? He's absolutely reluctant. I can't tell Lester whether he's dumb, he's a Muslim, or he's a Muslim sympathizer, and I don't think he's dumb. So at a certain point, if you're having a party at your house, Lester, and you know that 2% of the people coming to your house want to kill you, won't you want to either figure out who's coming into your party or not have a party? What's the solution?
I don't know what's more surprising. Scott Baio's opinion or the fact that someone asked Scott Baio's opinion? Next, they're going to ask thoughts on Trump's border wall from Wilson from Home Improvement. That I would listen to. That guy I would listen to. That guy knows what's what. Now, as surprising as this seems, As surprising as this seems, Baio's been doing this his entire career. Just listen to this controversial political statement he made on Charles in Charge.
So, I wonder how long it'll take before your corn pops.
Well, FDR knew Pearl Harbor was coming and did nothing to stop it.
They took some risks. They took some risks on that show. You know what? Say hello to John Baptiste and stay human, everybody.